Thanks for joining me on the 5-Minute Modeler. Today, rather than providing tips on model railroading, I want your help in making a decision. I'm working on a passenger station scene for my Grand Trunk Western Petoskey subdivision layout. I don't have much space for a full-size building, but there are a couple of options. More on that in a minute. First, here's a quick alternate Michigan history lesson I use for my layout. Northern Michigan is a summer paradise for people in Michigan and the surrounding states. The original Grand Rapids and Indiana line actually catered to these travelers and even nicknamed their railroad the Fishing Line. For almost 200 years, people have been traveling north to the lakes and beaches to get out of the heat of the cities. In the early 1970s, there was a huge oil crisis. People could not get gas. During this time, the Grand Trunk Western had purchased the Fishing Line, then owned by the Penn Central. Grand Trunk, being one of the few profitable railroads at the time, initiated rail service to northern Michigan so people could still enjoy the summer fishing, swimming, water skiing, and maybe even seeing a Bigfoot. So my dilemma is how to model the station at Grand Rapids where the up north journey would start. I have a few options and very little space. In fact, the space I have is less than an inch from the backdrop. The GR&I used to run passenger trains out of Union Station in Grand Rapids, where there was a large station built and a train shed to protect the trains and passengers. These have since been torn down. I attempted to build a portion of the train shed to attempt to get the flavor of the scene. However, I had a difficult time finding a suitable backdrop scene for behind the shed. Plus, I only had the space to model only one track width of the shed. Then I thought, why not just use the track side of the station? Well, I've not been able to find any pictures of the backside of the station, and while searching though, I found a picture of Walther's Union Station. On their website, they had the kit for sale, plus pictures of all sides. While it didn't look like the Union Station in Grand Rapids, it did represent a decent model of a large city train station and would convey the activities of the scene pretty well. But the kit was $50. Even on sale, it's out of my price range, especially since I was only going to use one wall of the kit. Then it hit me. If I print a picture of the backside, I could mount it and use it along my backdrop. I didn't want to run afoul of any copyright laws and that type of thing, and so I emailed Walthers and asked first if there was a way to purchase just the one wall. There wasn't. And if it would be allowable to print the picture from their website and use it on my layout. Their response was perfect. One can generally use an image from the internet for personal use, so long as it's not used to make money. So here are my options. 1. Model the station only using the Walthers image and mount to the backdrop. 2. Just use the train shed. 3. Use a combination of the station and the shed. Tell me your opinion in the comments. I'll be really interested to hear what you all think, and I'll be following up with another episode on what I end up doing and demonstrating how I am ultimately build this out.